Welcome to Dave's Tiny Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some good old-fashioned bread pudding. It's a way of using up some stale leftover bread, well, a lot of bread, and making a sweet pudding out of it. Oh, before we do that, many of you who live in Plymouth will know about Bogey Nights, which is a government surplus place, and I just want to show you. I went there yesterday for the first time in maybe 15-20 years. Well, look what I bought. Look at that baby. An absolute beauty. Stainless steel, Royal Navy, huge cooking spoon with a thing on it for when you're at sea it hangs up. How about that? £2.50, bargain. Can't beat it. Bogey Nights. Get down there, check it out. On with the cooking. Let's crack on. So the ingredients for our old-fashioned bread pudding, as you can see here, this is 500 grams of old, just ordinary bread. Along with that we've got 500 grams of mixed dried fruit. This is some apricots that I've got up on the top, and got some sultanas and currants underneath. So there's 500 grams of that as well as 500 of the bread. 2 eggs, beaten for in a minute. A teaspoon and a half of mixed ground mixed spices, which is the kind of cinnamon and nutmeg kind of stuff. 140 grams of light muscavado sugar. As you can see, this is not light, this is dark muscavado. I don't have any light, dark it is. Along with 600 ml of milk. Step 1. We chuck the milk onto the bread. Nice and easy, huh? That ain't too bad. Then the teaspoon and a half of the spices. Done. Not the muscavado and not the eggs, not yet. In fact, yeah. In goes all the fruit. Next bit is the bit where you get dirty. But then when you get down and dirty with it, get your hands in. My hands are clean, I've washed them. And you squidge all this together. We chuck in the muscavado now. And we chuck in the 2 beaten eggs now. Then we mix it all up and we let it stand for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes have passed, we're back again. Plop this in. Remember, this isn't some kind of luxury dessert, this is a way of using up some stale bread. And if you don't have a lot of money, or even if you do have a lot of money, it's a real nice dessert. Something you can eat cold for several days. You can take a piece to work, give some to your friends, whatever you like to do. That's what I do. There you go. That is now ready for the oven. Nearly. I'll get that in a minute. Well done, Dave. You sprinkle this with, ideally, demerara sugar, but as I've used muscavado sugar in there instead of, or dark muscavado instead of light muscavado, I'll be just spreading it 3 or 4 teaspoons of ordinary granulated sugar on the top. And 10 minutes before it comes out of the oven, have a little check. You may want to give it another little spread with sugar, or not. That's it, that's ready for the oven now. If you've got a fan oven, it's 160 on fan. If you're a non-fan oven, 180. This is Celsius. I'll put the chart up as usual. Or gas, well, I'll put the chart up. This goes in the oven for about an hour and a half. Come up here, boy. For about an hour and a half in the oven. I'll set my timer for an hour. Set. And then I'll check it then. If it's looking too brown, just a sheet of what do you call it, tin foil, aluminum foil to you, over the top, just to stop it from darkening. But that's it. Come back in an hour and hopefully it'll be nice. Quick answer to a question I've received. I tend to perhaps talk as if I'm showing my videos to basically America as opposed to Britain, but my videos are for everyone. But the majority of the people who have subscribed to me are American and thereabouts. So I've got a few subscribers in this country, but you know, you can easily work out the conversion. It's harder to convert from another country, I think, to the measures that we're used to than it is to do the other way around. I think as time goes on, I mean, I'm picking up the system of cups and things like that now, and I tend to think in those kind of dimensions because it's nice and simple. It's not an exact 500 grams or 470 grams. It's 2 cups and you've got a cup measure, so I just find it easy. I refer to things because we've got that difference in the language, aluminium, aluminum, and so on and so on. So it's just I've no prejudice either way. Food is everything. Let's enjoy. There we are. One bread pudding, fresh out of the oven. Absolutely red hot at the moment. Just sprinkle a little sugar on it. We need to leave that for at least a half an hour now to cool down a bit before we can cut it and try a slice, or even tomorrow. But let's let it cool down. At the moment it's really, really hot, really soft, so let's let it do its thing. There we are, all cooled down. Excuse me. All cooled down. Bread pudding. Quite a hefty lump, quite dense, really moist. All you need, nice cup of tea or coffee. And a nice big bite. Welcome to Dave's Tiny Kitchen. Today, I always do the same friggin' start today. I've got to stop saying that's got to stop.